Hi everybody. I'm going to begin today by introducing breathwork into our little series of practices as a way of introducing us to some yoga practice. I'm not going to do full yoga sequences or anything like that with you, but I'm going to take some of the practices we do in yoga that I find really useful as an addition to the other stuff that I do, like the strength and conditioning and the flexibility and strength work that I do. So today I begin with breath work, which is really useful, a really important way of enhancing the way we live our lives and how well we feel each day and making us sleep better.
Perfect. Okay.
So I'm going to start our breathwork little session by lying on the mat. So you can be lying on the carpet or lying on your bed or whatever for this. Actually, you can be in bed for this. This doesn't matter. So when you lie down, just going to lie down in what we call our yoga position. So this is what we call in yoga Shavasana. So your chin is tucked to your chest, your arms are away from your body, and your palms are facing up. So your shoulders are open, and your feet are out wide, and they're just falling out to the sides. And what we practice lying in this position is what's called three-part yogic breath. So it's trying to use your lungs to their full capacity. And I'll talk you through it. So begin by putting your hands on your tummy, and then I just want you to breathe into your tummy, as it were. So as you breathe in, rise your tummy up and use it to rise your hands up off your tummy. So that's the first part. And now I want you to put your hands on the sides of your rib cage. And when you breathe in this time, I want you to think about expanding your rib cage out and up into your hands. So take a deep inhale and feel your ribs expanding, and then exhale. And I want you to put your hands on top of your chest, just up above, around where your clavicle is, where your collarbones are. And now breathe right into the top of your lungs. And feel your chest rise. We're going to add those three things together. As you inhale, you feel your abdomen rise, then your rib cage expand, and then your upper chest lift. As you exhale, your upper chest, rib cage, and abdomen fall. We'll do it again. Inhale, your abdomen rises, your rib cage expands, upper chest lifts. As you exhale, your upper chest, rib cage, and abdomen fall. And we will practice this maybe for 2 or 3 minutes. So just keep going with it as I'm talking you through the rest of why we do this. So there's several reasons for doing a three-part yogic breath. Number one is to just slow your breath down. Number two is to equalize the length of your inhales and exhales, and that's really important because that creates harmony in the body. It's also to bring extra oxygen into your body, which is really important, and it's to get your diaphragm working. Your diaphragm is your main muscle, main breathing muscle. So really important to have that activity. So just one more round of it then. Inhale, your abdomen rises, your rib cage expands, your upper chest lifts, and as you exhale, your upper chest, rib cage, and abdomen fall. And a handy way of coming out of this particular position is to hug your knees into your chest, roll over to your right, put your left palm into the mat, and you'll come up. And we'll continue on from a seated position. I'm out in the garden, as you can see today, so there'll be quite a bit of sound going on around me. I think there's someone down in a garden quite far away from us mowing the lawn, somebody else doing something else, the birds here as well. So you could take it all as it comes. The next part we're going to work with is Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, and it's alternative nostril breathing. So we're going to use our hands. So my left palm is just resting gently on my left thigh. My first two fingers and my thumb first two fingers touch the base of my thumb, and that creates a mudra or a contact point. I'm going to close off my right nostril with my right thumb and my left nostril with my ring finger. So you're sitting nice and tall, tummy tucked in a little bit, shoulders back and down, eyes closed. You close off your right nostril with your thumb, and then you exhale completely through your left. Inhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5, close. Exhale, right, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, right, 2, 3, 4, 5, close. Exhale, left, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, close. Exhale, right, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, right, 2, 3, 4, 5, close. Exhale, left, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more round. Inhale, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, close. Exhale, right, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, right, 2, 3, 4, 5, close. Exhale, left, 2, 3, 4, 5. And rest your right palm on your thigh and just let your breath resettle. So it's amazing what simple little practices like this can do. The next one now is a little more advanced. So it is still alternative nostril breathing, but you inhale for a count of 5 and you exhale for a count of 10. So this is going to be way more demanding. So I'll just do one round of it with you, and it's something you gradually introduce into your practice. So again, same process, first 2 fingers touching the base of your thumb. Close your right nostril, exhale completely through your left. Then inhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5, close. And exhale right for a count of 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5, close. Exhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And this is a really good way of seeing what's going on with each nostril, because for most people, not even just for some, for most people, it's easier on one side, one nostril, than the other. And there's a science behind that and a reason behind that we're not going to get into today. But it's a really good way of calming your mind, of just bringing that sort of calmness that breath work brings into your practice. Next one we're going to do, and it might rain now, you see the clouds coming up over us here. So the next one, we've done this in one of the videos before, I think might have been when we were doing core work, but we're going to do it again, and this is Kapalabhati, and this is breath of fire, we call it in yoga, and this is where you inhale, and on your exhale then you forcefully contract your abdomen, keeping everything else still, keeping the shoulders still, keeping your body still. So you inhale and filling up with air, and then on your exhale you forcefully contract your core. So just see what that feels like first. So don't bother with the inhale or anything, but just forcefully contract your abdominal muscles. See what that feels like. And now we'll introduce breath into it. So you don't have to worry about the inhales, you just have to worry about, because they happen automatically. It's the forceful contraction that we're really interested in. So shoulders nice and relaxed. It's good to have the eyes closed for this because it gives you a better sense of concentration. So as you inhale, just fill up, and then you're going to contract. We're going to do it for a count of 20. Well, let's do it for a count of 10 first. So inhale, and then contract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's kind of hard for me to do it and talk at the same time. So we'll do that one more time. So take a deep inhale. So you can do a count of 10, or maybe take this one to a count of 20. So take a deep inhale and begin. And relax. This is one you do early in the morning, first minute when you wake up and sit at the side of the bed. That's a practice for that time of day. I had a cup of coffee there a while ago, and it doesn't go well with food or beverages. So not something to do on a full tummy, and not something to do if you're pregnant, not something to do if you've had abdominal surgery or anything like that. But it's a wonderful way of getting your metabolism going. And the last one that I have for you today is one called Brahmari. And it's one, say you're not finding it hard to go to sleep at night time, you're finding it hard to relax, it's a really, really nice practice. So you're going to use your hands, your thumb and your hands. So your thumb goes into your ears. Now don't jam your thumbs in, because that's not really helpful, right? But you're kind of closing off your ears with your thumbs, and then you're placing your hands on the sides of your head so you can feel the vibrations in your head. And you're going to take an inhale, and then you're going to keep your mouth closed. You're not going to exhale. You're going to keep your mouth closed, and you're going to make a humming sound. So we call it Brammery or humming bee. And I'll just give you an idea of what the sound is like. And as I do that, I can feel, even the minute I start to do it, I can feel a sense of calm in my mind. So the breath is held. Oops, your mouth is closed. I was banging my hand off my mic. Your breath is held and your mouth is closed. And you're just, with that held breath, making that lovely calming sound inside in your head. So I'll do it with you again. So place your hands just over your earlobes, fingertips all around the sides of your head. And we'll just do it for as long as you can do it. The way we practice it in class is we do it for 5 rounds. And however long it lasts, that's how long it lasts for you. So you put as you practice this, you get so much better at it. You can do it for a count of 20 or 30 or 40, whatever. We're supposed to be able to hold our breaths or live without breathing for 4 minutes, but very rarely will people do it for 4 minutes. But anyway, closing off your ears, take an inhale and begin. And then some days all kinds of sounds come out of into your head. Sometimes you've got a lovely smooth a sort of sound in your head, and the better you get at this, the more calming the practice becomes. So they were just 3 or 4 really simple things, beginning lying on your mat. So say you wake up first thing in the morning and you just don't feel like getting out of bed right away. Practice that 3-part breath we did on the mat. So breathing into your abdomen, your rib cage, and then your upper chest, and then exhaling in that methodical, controlled way. And then the next one we did was the Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, the alternative nostril breathing. The simple one first, inhale for a count of 5, exhale for a count of 5. And then the more demanding one, which is a really good breath control one, is inhaling for a count of 5 and then controlling the exhale for a count of 10. That's quite demanding and needs practice. And then the last one is this lovely soothing practice you can do at night time, the Brammery, which is again thumbs in your ears, fingers around your head, and you make a humming sound like a bee. So they're the 3 pieces of breath work I have for you today. So you could practice them at will. And then when I put a little yoga sequence together, not doing a full yoga class or anything like that, that's not my intention. We will do a different breathwork practice at the beginning of each, because I'm going to do in the next sequence I'm going to do work for your spine mobility work, but we will begin it with one of our breathing practices, pranayama we call it in yoga. So that's it for today and the garden for now. So see you on the mat the next time.